Hey everybody, happy Saturday. I hope everybody is having a good start to their weekend. Today we're going to talk about how to effectively work out in just 15 minutes per day. One of the main reasons that people don't work out is because of a lack of time, whether that's lack of time to get to the gym and then back, lack of time to work out for 1 hour, because we all know that a lot of people think that unless you work out for an hour, you're not getting a real workout in. All of these are real reasons. I'm not downplaying the fact that time is an actual limiting factor because we've all had like busy weeks and we know life be life and sometimes we really just don't have time. But these do not have to be excuses for you to not work out. So today I'm going to actually share the same 15-minute workout structure that I give my clients when they're short on time, and this helps them get the ball rolling and actually get results without having to work out for a long period of time. So, before we go into that, I want to actually talk about why 15 minutes. So, 15 minutes isn't a lot of time to most people. If you tell somebody that you're going to work out for 15 minutes, they probably think that it's too short, it's not enough time to get a real workout in, and if it's just 15 minutes, you might as well not work out at all. But none of that is true because we know that when it comes to exercise, the battle is more mental than it is physical. It's always going to be easier to do something for a shorter period of time as opposed to doing it for a longer period of time. So it's going to be easier to work out for 15 minutes than it is to work out for the 45 minutes to an hour that's usually associated with working out. And especially if you haven't been exercising consistently, it's going to be so much easier for you to get yourself to do 15 minutes as opposed to a full hour long workout. So I have my clients start small with 15 minutes, and as they get consistent with that and build momentum, then you add more time. And this really helps to eliminate any excuses and just get you moving. So if you do this for 1 month and then you kind of look back and notice you have progress, you're going to realize that doing 15 minutes per day allows you to accumulate more exercise, more activity, as opposed to if you kept telling yourself you don't have time and not do any workouts at all. So the duration of your workouts is gonna be longer in total as opposed to just doing three 1 hour workouts in 1 month. You'll accumulate more time doing 15 minutes a day. You'll feel a lot better about this as you're getting started. And that compounds over time. So let's talk about how to actually structure your 15-minute workouts. So 15 minutes is short, but it's only short if you don't structure your workouts properly. Like if you go to the gym and you just look around, you're gonna see people on their phone for like 2 minutes in between each set. They're probably only there for an hour, but they're not utilizing their hour efficiently. They're probably getting in like 20 minutes of a workout and they're physically in the gym for an hour. So the total time you're in the gym does not mean that you're using that entire time effectively. So when it comes to 15 minutes, you want to really make sure you are structuring your workouts in a way that allows you to get the most out of it. And you can see the same results as opposed to somebody that goes to the gym for 30 minutes and sits on their phone for half the time. So first thing you want to do is make sure you're including exercises that activate big muscle groups. So you want to do exercises that give you the biggest bang for your buck. So you're talking about your squats, deadlifts, bench presses, push-ups, lunges, core exercises, things like that. You don't want to take 15 minutes to just knock out some bicep curls when you're only targeting a very small muscle. So if you aren't going to the gym, these are still things that you can do at home. But you always want to make sure that you're using exercises that require multiple muscle groups because the more muscle groups you activate, the more energy is going to require and the more calories you're going to burn. Um, so within the 15 minutes, you're only going to include these types of exercises. Secondly, this is the actual workout structure. So there's two ways to do this. The way I like to do it is you're going to pick three of these big exercises, and I'll give you guys a template and the list at the end. But you're going to pick three exercises and you're going to perform each exercise for 1 minute, and you're going to repeat that for 5 rounds. Okay? If that is pretty boring to you, I know some people don't like running through the same exercises for 5 times. It can get pretty boring. So you can also flip it around. You can pick 5 exercises, perform it for 1 minute, and perform that for 3 rounds. And both ways will accumulate to 15 minutes. And because you're performing as many reps as you can within 1 minute, you're going to accumulate a lot of volume, a lot of reps over that 15-minute span. So this is a good way to make sure you are having a well balanced routine and focusing on the right things. So a lot of times people will just take 15 minutes and do like crunches or bicep curls, like little things like that that don't really um, don't really drive the needle forward. So I really want to make sure that you're focusing on the right exercises. So those are the two ways you can structure your workouts. And if you don't have 15 minutes in like one setting, you can do a set of 5 minutes when you wake up. You can do a set of 5 minutes after you eat lunch, a set of 5 minutes on your lunch break. There's different ways you can break these up. You just want to accumulate 15 minutes each day. And the more movement you get in, the better it's going to be. And if you were to do this like 4 times a week for a month, you would have accumulated more exercise, more movement, more calories burned, as opposed to if you keep telling yourself it's only 15 minutes, I might as well not work out, and you don't do anything. So something is always going to be better than nothing. So definitely use this 15-minute framework to get yourself into the routine of exercise. And then once you get into the routine and you build momentum, you're going to find that you're more inspired, you're more motivated to do more. So that 15 minutes may turn into 20 minutes. You may feel really good and end up working out for 30 minutes. It's just all about getting into the habit of doing the activity. The way I like to think about it is when I don't want to do anything, like just getting up and doing something helps you build a little bit of momentum as opposed to not doing anything and just sitting around waiting for motivation to kick in. So you have to find ways to create this positive momentum and build off of it. And this 15-minute framework is a good way to do that. So if you guys want the 15-minute workout template that I just talked about with the exercise choices and the two different methods to structure your 15 minutes, comment workout template, comment 15 minutes, comment me, comment something letting me know that you want it, or you can message me and I'll send it over to you. And if you are looking to work together, I do have one-on-one spots open, so just message me and we can discuss what it's going to look like for us to work together and how to go about getting that started and creating the workout routine going into the new year to achieve your goals. So everybody that tuned in live, thanks for tuning in. If you're on this on the replay, still comment below and let me know what you think. Let me know if you want the workout template, and I'll catch you guys on the next live I do. Peace.